They do the good, solid, accountancy work that's required for a tax return, and they do that very efficiently. But they do more than that. When I have challenges and issues, I come to them. They ask me to, lay out the issue, and they'll come back to me with some really good, effective, timely solutions. And that has reduced the amount of hair loss that I've had in the last few months in particular, and it's been really valued and really much appreciated. They do really sort of understand that actually your business and the risks that are out there, and they're looking at ways of helping to add value in terms of revenue, but also to reduce cost. But what I actually like about the service, and I'll give you a couple of examples. I think for me, it's about people, and Rowan and Steve are very, very personable. So it is about people. I for instance, my son and daughter are off to university now, so we're actually moving house, and I've done all my calculations. And then I got into some difficulty with dividends. And so when the building society, and we realized that when the building society came and they were saying, we want a statement from your accountant about your dividends, it suddenly clicked. I've made a mistake. How do we resolve it? So the guys are really good. Rowan had a look at it, call with Rowan, and they came up with, okay, actually, here's what we can do. And they came up with a solution. When you're very, very busy, when you're focusing on your core, the main things, and suddenly you've got all the mortgage stuff on top, and hey ho, I deal with a lot of stuff. It's not a big deal, but at that time I was slightly fraught, thinking, okay, how do I work this through? And you need a partner then who gets that, and who gets that it's a solutions business. They've been proactive in discussing sort of options and opportunities with me. So clearly the example of the mortgage is one that I didn't say to them, can you do this? I just presented an issue, and they were very proactive in working through a solution. Steve has also talked about opportunities in terms of sort of service in terms of growing the business. I'd recommend Steve and Rowan and the team. And I think there's a number of elements to that. I think one key element is that the guys really understand your situation. In my case, as a small business, they're very empathetic to that. They provide me with finance and accountancy options to help me look to grow my business, to drive my revenue, additionally to reduce my costs. So they're obviously focused on helping me achieve my business objectives.